Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, rather surprisingly. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Surprise, surprise, all this stuff about, petrol pumps, petrol stations running out of petrol. I tell you what, on early doors, Saturday morning, I was like trying to find a petrol station because, I said I wasn't going to be around driving up away from any kind of football action. And I thought, on Friday evening, I was coming back from my mum's and I saw long queues coming out from petrol stations. I was thinking, what is going on here? Took me an hour and a half to get back home. Thinking, my goodness. Then lo and behold, I thought, I said to my wife, I saw that. She goes, oh, I called my sister. She goes, oh, this is what it is. Brexit. I'm no politician, man. No politician. But yeah, I got away and had a really good time away with my wife. City break. Anyway, there's some news about a North London derby. And the North London derby, well, the North London derby. Before I get into this one, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you can receive almost all the latest news on Cannon Fodder TV. You've got to subscribe. Yeah, anyway, the first news segment. That's the first news segment. Ah, yes, there was this guy trying to, doing an imitation of myself on the right. Thierry Henry and Daniel Ek, surprising people at the North London derby. Thierry Henry enjoys Arsenal's North London derby win with a takeover hopeful. Daniel Ek, a Swedish billionaire who wants to buy Arsenal, was in attendance at the Emirates to watch his beloved. He's beloved because he said that he's been supporting Arsenal since he was a little boy. Victory over the rivals, down the road. Yes, and he was in good company in his seat as he was pictured next to club legend Thierry Henry. Alex, behave yourself. Behave yourself. I can't help it. But yes, indeed. Like it says there, the report says that he was in good company with Thierry Henry. And it was the first time Ek has been spotted in the stands since the takeover approach was turned down by the current owners, Kroenke's KSE, not KFC, KSE. Yes, in attendance. Do I have a real opinion on this? My only opinion would be is like he did the bids. I can't remember how much it was. It's been so many months ago. Went silent. He's going to put in a second bid. That's Daniel Ek, that is. And then, whoa, he's here at the North London derby with his best mate, Thierry Henry. How do I feel about that? It is what it is. Ek, put in another bid. Put in another bid of maybe 3 million or maybe 4 billion, not 3 million, 4 billion. That might flutter Stan Kroenke's eyelashes. Maybe. I don't know. It might work. It might not work. It's worth a try, though. And then the second news segment, apparently North London derby. North London derby, yeah, there was a match yesterday. No surprises. No surprises. I said it, didn't I? I said in the report, Sky Sports, it's going to be a tough decision for Mikel Arteta whether to play his wingman, Granit Xhaka. Listen, it was not going to be a difficult decision. He was always going to play Granit Xhaka. Always going to play him. My perspective, I said it's going to be an easy decision for me. Don't play Granit Xhaka. And he played apparently yesterday, and you can see that he got injured. But in this report, again, coming out from Sky Sports, actually not Sky Sports, coming up from another podcast. This is Arteta's pretty worried about Xhaka injury. Mikel Arteta has said that he is pretty worried about the injury suffered by Granit Xhaka in Arsenal's 3-1 win over Tottenham Hotspurs on Sunday afternoon. The Swiss midfielder suffered the injury in the 82nd minute after Lucas Moura fell into his planted right foot or right leg. He was withdrawn for and Albert Samuel Lokonga came in his place. Speaking after the full time, Arteta said, unfortunately, he got an injury, and I'm pretty worried because he doesn't look very positive at the moment. Xhaka was recalled to the team for the North London derby after being suspended since Arsenal's 5-0 loss to Manchester City in August. He missed matches against Norwich, Burnley, and Wimbledon. Remember, we won all those. Arteta's faith was rewarded with an excellent performance. Again, I didn't see the game. I saw some highlights, with Xhaka in particular playing a key role in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's second goal. What's wrong with you, Alex? Sort yourself out, man. Sunday result now sees Arsenal enter the top half of the Premier League table after losing their first 3 matches of the campaign. They next face Brighton on Saturday evening. Tottenham, meanwhile, have slipped down to 11th place. So, yes, Arteta's main man is injured. He's injured. I'm thinking, are you trying to spin us one? Is he that injured? You're worried? Listen, I have not seen any latest news in regards to Granit Xhaka's injury. He's going to be all right. He'll be all right. Will he play for the next game against Brighton? Yes, he will. What I did want to say towards the end of this segment is it'll be typical Arsenal to go to Brighton and get beaten. That'd be typical Arsenal. Now, what was that? 3 games, 4 games, 5 games unbeaten. You go, in the North London derby, or I predict a 2-1 win, beat them 3-1, and then Brighton, because Brighton, don't forget, are our bogey team. But anyway. But yeah, so his wingman, you can see Granit Xhaka with a little bit grimace on his face. He's got like a little grimace, but a little like a smile on his face. Listen, I'm not falling for that, man. I'm not falling for that. I'm worried. Yeah. Anyway, next segment is in regards to the goalkeeper. Again, I didn't see the whole match. I tried to stay away from any footballing news. Again, the city break with my wife. The hotel wasn't the best place we stayed in. But yeah, we were driving around, had certain stops in historic places, and the only time I heard any kind of news about Arsenal, I had to return the car to my sister, open the door to my mum's house, went over the threshold. My mum has the radio on quite loud. So the first thing I heard on the radio was an Arsenal beat Tottenham in the North London derby 3-1. I was thinking, I've avoided any news. I arrive at my mum's house, the radio blasting loud, and I hear the news at that moment. I kid you not. Talk about bad timing. But anyway. So the little highlights that I saw, of course, in the highlights, you see the goals. I was told that there was, a shot-stopping save by Aaron Ramsdale. I thought, really? When I saw the highlights, it was a show-stopping of a save there. Thinking, wow. Tipped it over, hit the crossbar, I think, and then deflected away for a corner. Now, I'm not sure whether he was remonstrating with the defenders or with himself. But let me read the report in regards to Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale annoyed with himself. Yes, despite Arsenal's dominant win over Tottenham. Arsenal goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale was left annoyed with himself for not keeping a clean sheet. Despite a rousing 3-1 victory over Tottenham yesterday at the Emirates. The Gunners impressed in North London derby, steamrolling into a 3-1 lead in the first half as Emerson Rowe, Aubameyang, and Bukayo Saka ended the match as a contest. Song gave Spurs a slight hope of a revival as the game neared the end. And while it made no difference to the result, Ramsdale was left frustrated that he didn't keep a third straight clean sheet in the Premier League. The English shot stopper got a hand on the shot but could only palm it into the net as he was frustrated because he knew it could have a save. He could have saved the South Koreans' effort. But this screenshot here of him tipping, I can't remember, was it from Mora? Anyway, again, for me, it underlines that you need to have players, doesn't matter which position that they are, competing for that one position. I'm thinking, what must Leno be thinking? What must Leno be thinking? Bert Leno, what must you be thinking? I saw Wayne or Emmy Martinez. I am number one. I always thought I was number one. I will be number one. Not now, Leno. Not now. Look at this shot here. Look at this. The thing is, I've no doubt maybe Leno would have probably done a similar save. They're both really good goalkeepers. But again, when I saw the highlights, I saw like Ramsdale. It looked like he was shouting at the defenders. Like, I was thinking, that is what you passion. Leno would have never done that. He would have saved it, and he would have got up and get himself ready for the corner. But Ramsdale remonstrating and shouting at the defenders or the midfielders, close him down. Should have closed him down. Passion. Absolute passion there. Again, that's from what I saw from the little highlights there. But you want your goalkeeper to be commanding. You want your goalkeeper to be communicating. You want your goalkeeper to literally, shout at defenders, wake up. Everything. That you don't see that from Bert Leno. But this save here, fingertip save, hitting the crossbar and going out for a corner. Does that epitomize now a new Arsenal? Is this a new Arsenal? I don't know. I don't know. Early days. I'm not getting hyped up. Okay, a win is a win, even more so at the North London derby. But the season is a long, old season. It's not so much about how you start, it's how you finish. The report says now Arsenal goes in the top half of the table. It's still early days. It's still early doors. But, yeah. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And like I said, yeah, North London derby, 3-1. 3-1. Okay. All right. Yeah. Could have been a clean sheet. Could have been. Goes from Emerson Rowe in 12th minute, Aubameyang 27th minute, and Saka on the 34th minute. I'm not sure why Saka's goal sticks out in my head. Maybe because there was an assist from Harry Kane. I don't know. I think the persistence, Saka to cross the ball, then eventually put a shot in and scoring the goal. I want to make sure that we turn up away as well as from home. When there are no celebs, there's no ex-players watching. When you're one man down, you lost a man. When you've already conceded goals inside 10 minutes, it's all fine and dandy, isn't it? When we're playing at home, the sun is shining. You've got Daniel Ek in the stands. You've got Thierry Henry. You even got David Seaman, interviewing Aaron Ramsdale. Can Arsenal can do this consistently? I can't give an overall preview or a review of the game because I didn't see the game. I only saw maybe 5 minutes of highlights on YouTube. But I'm thinking the result is the result. Can Arsenal get some momentum? Granit Xhaka, I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised to see him in the starting 11. Not actually, knowing that he played. But can Arsenal really get some momentum now? Stick to the same 11, Mikel Arteta. Does wonders, doesn't it? Does wonders. And even more so when you've got players willing to fight for that one position. That one position. So I did, what did I do? I did like a man of the match poll. Again, even though I didn't see the game. Let's have a look here. So I did it just like an hour ago. And I tell you, the polling numbers, man, God, my goodness. inside and out, 275 votes. Your man of the match versus Tottenham, choose only one. So the options, because we're limited, don't have a go at me, have a go at the platform, because you're limited for the amount of options you can put there. Only 5 options. So I chose Ramsdale, Smith Rowe, Partey, Saka, or Aubameyang. I'm surprised, actually. So in at 8% is your captain, Aubameyang, on 8%. 12%, Partey. 16%, Saka. 21%, Ramsdale. And a whopping 43%, Emil Smith Rowe was your man of the match. So again, because I didn't see the game in its entirety, I couldn't tell you. For one, I could have probably chosen a tea lady to be the lady of the match. The lady of the match. So that is it there. That is it there. That's the morning show. The Monday morning show. Yeah, I knocked it out just inside 17 minutes there. What we are going to do, we're going to revert to type. We're going to go to the live chat and see who has joined us on this particular one. And then when we come back, we'll go into the live chat. Just give you guys a quick heads up. There is going to be the Canon project this evening with my brother. There will be no James Rowe. I actually gave a quick shout out to James Rowe. James Rowe is his birthday today. I'm not going to say how old he is. I don't think he would really care whether I say or not, but it's his birthday today. So he's enjoying himself. The Godfather, apparently, but maybe because he was been shouting, but he's lost his voice. So he will not also be on the Canon project. So it'll be my brother joining me on the Canon project later on this evening. It's going to be at 5:30 p.m. kickoff time, UK time, that is, not your local time, UK time. So that's it. Let's go and have a little break. Got some juice there. I too can feel like my voice is going. The excitement, not the excitement, all that running around trying to find a petrol station. And by the grace of God, I found one. I was thinking, I have to tell my wife, maybe we're going to have to take the train up, rather than, driving up. But we found a petrol station. I've got to say, the guys working at the pumps and the petrol stations, so much respect. I know there's a dispute about drivers and this, that, and the other, but thank you for your patience. I know certain people are losing their minds from Friday night until Saturday morning. But anyway. So let's do the quick break. When we come back, we're going to the live chat. Hi, and welcome back to Canon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Well, this is a special video introducing our new membership scheme. Membership scheme, I hear you say? Yes, YouTube have allowed all content creators to have a membership scheme, and it's open to all our subscribers. Let me just get one thing straight right about now. All the content that you've been seeing for the last 2.5 years will remain to be free. So that's the Voice of Reason, that is the live shows, the broadcasts, the easy talks, all those content there is going to remain to be free. Okay, so I've got it off my chest. With the membership scheme, you get certain perks. With those perks, you'll get to see behind the scenes footage that probably nobody's seen before. Maybe, I'm not sure if you want to see. You also get early release of certain videos. And of course, with the player profile videos, where you ask us to do a video on a specific player, we'll give you a shout out, we'll mention you, and that'll be literally earmarked as if it was a present from us to you. With those formats there and the perks, they will come with a small price to be paid for the month. So with the lower level, which is going to be a bronze Canon, you'll get the shout out in the live chats, and also with the chat, if you are a member, it will go right to the top of the page that we must and we will mention you. And you also get like a free emoji and GIF with that as well. With the silver Canon, again, you'll get all behind the scenes footage, all the bloopers, all the things that we've tried to keep away from you. But yeah, there'll be a small price to be paid for that. That's roughly standing at £4.99. It will vary from country to country. So wherever you're on the way, there'll be a slight difference in that. And like I said, we're trying to maintain the future of Canon 4 TV across the whole platform. So
by all means, we would love you to be a part of the membership scheme there. There are going to be perks, including discounts for all the merchandise currently running on Canon 4 TV. So that is the reason why we're doing the membership scheme. Again, you don't have to join it. All the content I am going to repeat will remain to be free. But part of the membership scheme, you'll have all those perks there. Again, there's going to be a free Q&A live session with me and maybe my brother every Thursday. You also get early footage of early releases. And of course, you'll get the discount as well as all the bloopers and the behind the scene footage right here on this lovely channel, which is called Canon 4 TV. So we would love you to be part of the membership scheme. Please, the video is up and running now, and it's free to all the subscribers, all the viewers that's ever viewed Canon 4 TV. So for myself, Alex, and of course for my brother and Monty and everyone from Canon 4 TV, welcome, please, to the membership scheme on Canon 4 TV.
Yes, I know. There's certain elements on there that needs to be modified and changed and deleted and removed. So that's something I'll focus on this weekend. I'll modify the Canon 4 TV members video there. We need to get back to doing the Thursday night members chats. Again, only members can get into the live chat. Nobody else. But yeah, we need to get back to doing that. Why we started doing that was because we were in Europe, weren't we? Europa, and it was a lot of European action there on Thursday night. But I'm no longer doing post-game matches. But I had to figure out which they will do the members' night, where the live chat is only open to paid-up members. See you guys in one more minute.
As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at arseworldpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, arseworldpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience.
Now, guys, just a quick shout again before I go into the live chat. I want to say a big shout out to Urban Ghost, and Static as well, who sent me a couple of comments in regards to the player profile segments. I tell you what, I do need to get back to be more consistent on doing that segment there. I mean, I enjoy researching players who've played for Arsenal over the last 40 and sometimes 50 years and doing a short video. But to those guys there, thank you for your shout out. I will do yours, Urban Ghost, your request, and I will mention you in the video as well. And it's funny enough, actually, the player who you want me to do for the next segment of the player profile, I met him as how old was I? Maybe 15, 16-year-old. But I'll explain that in the video. So I've actually met that. Is he a legend? Because he played for Arsenal. Actually, no, he played for Tottenham. Then played for Arsenal. Then he went back to Tottenham. Anyway, guys, let's go into the live chat for the first time on this Monday morning. Monday. Right, Andrew G. Good evening to you, my friend. Says that Spurs have lost 3 London teams in a row and conceded 3 goals in each of those matches. Yeah, 3 goals or more. The first time in their history. Someone was saying actually on another podcast. I'll say the podcast. I don't mind promoting. Apollo Arsenal 101. Again, their content is spot on. I mean, that's different segments, a little bit off key, not off key, but left field. But yeah, Apollo, wonderful stuff there. I forgot what I was going to say now. Harry Kane. Harry Kane, to me, looks like a player who wish he had left Spurs. He wish he had left Spurs. Is he given 110%? No, but he gave us an assist, didn't he? He gave us an assist. But yeah, Spurs and Harry Kane, man. I think he'll probably give Spurs maybe one more year, and then he'll be off. That's the way that I see it anyway. But yeah, you're right. In their history now, they've not, lost consecutive games with 3 goals or more against. Yeehaw! Hey up, Dooners, says our moderator for the morning show. And I have to say, something was wrong with my TV yesterday. I was watching a game where a team was actually playing well and even scored 3 goals. If I were you, sell the TV. Sell the TV. I think his bid was a publicity stunt. Got a lot more subscribers for his company. Actually, D, I've heard that rumor before, and I hope. I don't want to, seem cynical, because I have heard that rumor before. I hope that's not what it was all about. But again, it just showed to you that these billionaires, it can only be about money. It's only about the money. But publicity stunts, I don't know, man. Oh, we've got another moderator. Yeah, Monty. What? Ogwan, brother. Ogwan, Alex, and the Cannon 40 family. I hope what I predicted a 3-1 win. I predicted 2-1. I thought, yeah, Harry Kane will score. Didn't score. Still looking for his first Premier League goal, isn't he? He's looking out of sorts, man. Looking out of sorts. Please do and subscribe if you are. That's what I'm going to say. This one actually is looking like a great buy at £70 million. Again, I didn't see. I just saw like 4 or 5 minute highlight. Didn't see the game. But Brian Nielsen. I'm not sure if Brian Nielsen is watching. He sent me an email yesterday that I didn't respond to until today. I didn't see the game, Brian. Like I said to you in the email. But Brian said, "Well, listen. I'm sure you had a good time away with your wife, but you've got to see at least the first 45 minutes. So I will see an Arsenal player somewhere." But yeah, I saw the highlights. Yeah. There was some comments about Aubameyang. I'm not going to mention the Twitter handle. And the Twitter handle, I mean, we had these guys on almost 2 years ago now. But for the time difference, because they live out in Australia, it's because we have daylight saving, there's no way they can come on. So maybe I might get them back on Canal 4 TV. But they were saying that, you see, this is what happens when Aubameyang is not lazy. I think again, I didn't see the game, but he was saying when Aubameyang literally, is not lazy and he's doing runs, doing little passes, short passes, getting to space. This is what happens. Aubameyang being lazy. I've said that the longest time. Too lazy. Good morning, Russell. Russell. Tommy is a special player. He is a beast. The back 4 is looking good. Who was in the back 4? Who was in the back 4? But Tomiyasu must have been. I saw somewhere Ben White was struggling a little bit. He beat Harry Kane to a header or 2. I guess Gabriel was pairing him. So who was left back? Must have been Tierney. Thank you to all those panic buyers. I got to sit at home watching Canal 4 TV. Oh dear, Ashley, man. Hey Alex, yeah, I saw you on Arsenal Alex's channel this morning. I saw it on repeat because I think he went live. Must have been of course yesterday. Yeah. Thank you, Static, for coming on the show. Yes, it was advert time. It was. Hey, everyone deserves a break, man. Everyone deserves a break. Good morning, Arnie. Arnie, how are you, my friend? Good morning, people. We are finally on the first page. I hope we can stay there. Well, I predicted Arsenal will finish maybe 9th. If we finish 9th, we'll be on the right side of the page on the table. I think. But welcome back, Arnie. Good to see you back, my friend. Good to see you back. Yes, Anthony D. Scissors, Master Samuel. Blessed good morning, Alex. This was the first game for the season I enjoyed yesterday. I hope they can be consistent as Arsenal moves forward. With consistency must come confidence. But before consistency, you have to have the same elements. Arteta, play the same players. Got to play the same players. I think did Lacazette play yesterday? I don't think he did he? Lacazette. But play the same players. Mikel Arteta. I said, we're going to Brighton. Is it? Let's have a quick check. Is it a home or away game with Brighton? Let's have a quick look at the fixture list. Actually, well, yeah, it is away. It's away than Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. But we don't look beyond that. We're only looking at the Brighton game. Just like concentrate on the next game, which is Brighton. Yeah, not Crystal Palace or Aston Villa, Brighton. And we are away. Consistency. Consistency. Okay, let's go to the next comment, which is again from Arnie. There's Whispers at home being one of it, not our biggest fixture of the season, and Pep not featuring. Do you think Arteta intends to replace him in the summer or even sooner? What I would say, Arnie, is that I find Pepe reverting back to type being so frustrating. So frustrating. And then I'm looking at Mo Salah. I'm thinking, if you're not sure how you should be playing, Nico Pepe, only look at Mo Salah. Look at his movement and how he releases the ball, doesn't cut in and cut out again. Keeps it so simple. So simple. So frustrating. And I thought, oh, okay. Nico Pepe, you know what? The way you finished the season, last season, I'm expecting great things from you. The new season, and it's again just reverted back to type. So frustrating. And you might say, oh, but the £72 million, you can't blame him for that. I'm not blaming him for that, but I'm thinking at that price, if you divide that into two, I'm still thinking, I don't know, £35 million, we've been shortchanged. Pepe, come on, man. Do I think Arteta will sell him? I don't know. What we do need, we still need depth in the squad. And he would bring us that. Would he? Should he be a sure start? I don't know, because he hasn't shown enough in the first few games that he deserves to be a start. That's the way that I see it. So frustrating. A frustrating player. But yeah. I really don't know what the future holds now for Nico Pepe. I really don't. I all hear the stuff about, oh, you know, top bins during training, but training, okay, bring that. Game time, bring it. He hasn't brought it. I want to say thank you to 17 Gooners here. We really appreciate your time. Thank you very much for that. It's a way if the coach can get some. I tell you what, actually, you don't know how many petrol stations. I mean, I live in North London. I end up going to Central London, trying to find a petrol station. And if those of you know London quite well, I was going to Old Street. I was thinking, well, Alex, what are you doing? Get back, man. But, and some of the petrol stations I went into, I was, oh, yeah, I found one. There's no unleaded, only diesel or electric. I was thinking, God, goodness. Anyway. Yes, Will. Good morning to you. Good morning, Alex. What a game. That first half, man. That was football played the Arsenal way. Made me proud for the first time in a long time. I did say Kane would not score. Now 3 points against Brighton would hold us in good stead. Yeah. Again, I didn't see the game, but I'm going to try and watch it somewhere Well, maybe at least the first half. You've seen a massive spider over there. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you. But yeah. I need to check it out again. Again, from the highlights I saw, the quick movement, the intricate plays there, just bombing forwards. The first form of defense is attack. We're not that great at defending. Attack them. And I'm loving the assist from Harry Kane. We got good fixtures come up with again. Let's just focus on the next game in hand, which I'm just looking at the spider. The next game is Brighton. Let's just focus on that. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, we beat Burnley. Fantastic. Now we beat them down the road. Kane is looking all over the place. Don't really care. Let's focus on the next game at hand, which is Brighton. Let's just focus on that. Let's not get too hepped up. And that spider's just disappeared now. Yeah, that is the way it should be. Okay, wonderful stuff. I mean, I saw clips of the stadium rocking like I've never seen it rock before, and that's how it should be every home game. For every home game, get them, get at them. But I want everyone in the stadium to be shouting and screaming. Let's get rid of this tag. What's it? The library. The Emirates is called the library because why? You're not allowed to be shouting and talking and speaking in a library. Hey, come on, Arsenal. Hey, shh. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm in the Emirates. Come on. Wingers like Gray from Everton, etc., have values of even less than 30 million and are scoring and making Pepe's £72 million price tag look worse every season. I just don't know what to say, man. Don't know what to say. You can't not look at the price tag. And again, I'm looking at £30 million. I'm thinking even at £30 million, I would still feel shortchanged, Pepe. Pepe, man, if you want to come on to Canon 42, we can talk about it, man. We can talk about it. Come on. Pepe is 2-1 footed. Yeah, but so is Mo Salah. Mo Salah is so one-footed. And there's been other players been so one-footed, but they're not as been as frustrated as Pepe. Pepe is so frustrated, man. So frustrated. Footed, if he's on the right, he will want to cut inside. So show him down the wing. Frustrating. I've got to take care of my pitches. The rest can go away. My pitches come first. Better than Wembley. Wembley. Should have got Zaha when Emery asked for him. Yeah. We've had this debate before about Wilfried Zaha. Is he an Arsenal type player? I don't know. I know he's an Arsenal supporter, but the likes of Dennis Bergkamp scored so many goals for Arsenal. Do you know what I liked about him? He had a little bit of a nastiness about him. I was watching the highlights of Leicester City. Vardy scored a hat-trick. He scored a hat-trick. You see the header? He scored there. But when he scored the goal for Leicester, what did he do? He went to the away end, like just aggravating them lot. But Vardy has a little bit of nastiness about him. Wilfried Zaha has a little bit of nastiness about him. I like that element. But is he an Arsenal player? Well, listen, it didn't happen. Emery didn't ask for Pepe. He asked for Wilfried Zaha. Who did Arsenal give him? Nico Pepe. And we're paying for it. We're still paying for it. Installments, £1 installments. Nico Pepe. Frustrating as hell. So frustrating. Right, so we're going for 40 minutes on the spot now. And it's going to give me a moment now. Actually, let me just quickly put this one so I can keep my point of reference. We're going to review the news of today from Cannon 4 TV's perspective on the Monday morning show. First up, who's that guy trying to, imitate me? Who's that guy on the right? Anyway, Thierry Henry enjoys Arsenal's North London derby win with takeover hopeful Daniel Ek. Daniel Ek, Swedish billionaire, wants to buy Arsenal and was in attendance at the Emirates Stadium to watch his beloved Gunners in the North London derby victory over bitter rivals Tottenham Hotspurs. Yeah, and he was in good company in his seat as he was pictured next to club legend and record scorer Thierry Henry, who was wearing a retro Arsenal shirt as he took in the 3-1 victory over them not down the road. It's the first time we've seen Daniel Ek. He's been spotted in the stands since the takeover approach was turned down by the club's current owners, Kroenke Sports Enterprise, KSE, not KFC. But yeah, cynical. Again, actually, I have seen the comments before. The comments about it was only like a publicity stunt to get more subscriptions on Spotify. We'll just leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. And then the second segment was in regards to Mikel Arteta's favoured man. Yes, Arteta pretty worried about Xhaka injury. Mikel Arteta has said that he is pretty worried about the injury suffered by Granit Xhaka in Arsenal's 3-1 win over Tottenham Hotspurs on Sunday afternoon. The Swiss midfielder suffered an injury in the 82nd minute after Lucas Moura fell into the planted right leg. He was withdrawn for Albert Samba Lokonga. Speaking after the full-time whistle, Arteta said, unfortunately, he got an injury, and I'm pretty worried because it doesn't look very positive at the moment. Xhaka was recalled to the team, like I knew it was going to happen. It was suspended, but again, it wasn't a difficult decision for Mikel Arteta. He was always going to choose Mikel Arteta, Granit Xhaka, wasn't he? It was always going to happen. And the report, I remember, said last week, it's a difficult decision for Mikel Arteta. Is he going to choose Granit Xhaka? Of course he was going to. Always was going to happen. And I said, for me, it's easy. You don't play him. You don't play him. But Mikel Arteta doesn't listen to me, does he? Blinkered. I'm going down this road. I don't care what's happening. I'm going down that road. And he went down that road. And then, yes, Aaron Ramsdale. Oh, my goodness. Aaron Ramsdale annoyed with himself despite Arsenal's dominant win over Tottenham. Also, goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale was left annoyed with himself for not keeping a clean sheet. Despite the arousing 3-1 victory over Tottenham on Sunday at the Emirates, the Gunners impressed in the North London derby, steaming into a 3-0 lead in the first half as Emerson Rowe, Aubameyang, Bukayo Saka ended the match as a contest. Song gave Spurs some slight hope of a revival as the game neared the end, and while it made no difference to the result, Ramsdale was left frustrated that he didn't keep a third clean sheet in the Premier League. The English shot stopper got a hand to the shot, but could only palm it into the net, and he was frustrated because he knew he could have saved it. I don't think he could have saved it. For close proximity, I don't think he could have saved it. But when I saw again the 5-minute highlights, because I didn't see the game. I didn't see the game. I was off away with my wife. I thought, oh no. I wasn't going to be, tacked in or plugged in any kind of football action. But when I saw the highlights, and I saw the wonder save, I was thinking, people saying, oh, but did you see the save? I said, no, didn't see the save. But I caught up with the highlights. And what impressed me wasn't the save. Do you know what impressed me so much about Ramsdale? Was his reaction after the save. Because as soon as he got up, he was like remonstrating and shouting at the defenders. I thought, my goodness. Forget about the save, because I'm sure Leno could have done the same save. But the difference for me is that Leno does the save. He will get up with his gloves, prepare himself for the corner. Wouldn't communicate, wouldn't be shouting to the defenders. But Ramsdale does the save, gets up, shouting, remonstrating with the defenders and the midfielders. You could have closed him down, shut him down. I was thinking, yeah, I like the look of Ramsdale, but it's only early days. Only early days. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And Leno must be thinking, excuse me, I am number one. Am I number one? I was number one. I saw off Martinez, Emi Martinez. Am I still number one? Come in number one. Come in number one. What must Leno be thinking? What must he be thinking? Then the last thing we spoke about was yes. The North London derby itself, 3-1 to Arsenal. Goes from Emma Smith Rowe, 12th minute. Bamiyang, 27th minute. Bukayo Saka, 34th minute. I'm thinking, why does the Bukayo Saka goal stick out in my mind more than the first and second goal? Maybe it could be there was an assist from Harry Kane. I'm not sure, but I think that the persistence. I think he tried to cross the ball, but no. At second, I think there's a block from Harry Kane. He said, you know what? I'm gonna have a shot on goal. Bottom right hand corner, scores. But make sure we turn up away as well as home. Whether or no celebs in the stands or ex-players watching. Terry Henry was there. David Seaman interviewed Ramsey at the end. It's more important when you're one man down, when you've lost a man, red carded, when you're already conceded goals inside 10 minutes. Show me your substance then. So show me what kind of players are you then. It's all easy when it's sunny, nice, and we know we've got celebs in the stands watching us. It's the North London derby. Let's get up for the North London derby. It'll be typical of Arsenal. Go to Brighton and to lose. Typical Arsenal. We're on the top half now. As Arnie says there, the top half of the table, turn the page over. We're on the first page. We're not on the second page. Can Arsenal gather some more momentum? Can Mikel Arteta keep practically the same 11 going forward? Granit Xhaka, I'm not falling for that. All I'm worried about Granit Xhaka, it doesn't look good. I'm not falling for it. And I mean, I've not, invested any time to review and see what's happened to Granit Xhaka, apart from the still shot here. He's looking like a little bit of a grimace, a little bit of a smart grimace on his face there. I'm thinking, I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Sorry. Not falling for it. But let's see if Arsenal can turn up. Because it's a long old season. A long old season. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. A long old season. There are going to be more injuries. There are going to be more tests going forward. Going forward, don't look beyond the Brighton game. Let's take it one step at a time. One step at a time. Surely will keep us in good stead. But I'm sticking to my prediction. 9th. 8th or 9th. That's the way I see it. And that's the truth, Ruth. Let's go back into the live chat just for the last one before I wrap up this one. A quick shout again. Remember, this evening will be the Cannon Project, but James Rowe, it's his birthday today. So James, I know you're not watching. I don't think so. You'll be watching Cannon for TV. But I've already spoken to him. Happy birthday, my friend. The original Godfather has lost his voice. So he would not be on a Cannon Project tonight, but it will be my brother and myself doing a proper review of the North London derby and talking about maybe other bits and pieces. So that's it. I've got hiccups. Shazer of Adebayor running 70 yards back to the Arsenal end after scoring at City. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. Alex, now that we have seen Ramsdale perform and knock Lennon off his perch, Tomiyasu shows he's up for the Prem. Sammy gives us some steel in the mid, and Odegaard shows his class. Would you say our transfer dealings in the summer were a success despite being criticism or criticised at the time? Well, Arnie, what I'll say is that we are at the beginning. We haven't reached the crest of the wave. We're still at the beginning. And Arsenal have to gather some momentum, some consistency. It's too early. It's too early in the day to give or say some positivity. let's wait and see what happens at the end of the season, and then we can do like an overall review of the signings that Arsenal made in the last transfer window. I think for me, it's too soon. It's too soon. I mean, Ramsdale, like I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing, but it's too early. What happens if he does a blunder? Saturday, I think it's an evening kickoff, isn't it, on Saturday against Brighton? What happens if Tomiyasu, God forbid, if they get injured or they go off form? What's going to happen? The fan base will turn on the players. Oh, didn't I tell you these players are no good? So I think the best thing that I can do and say, Arne, is let's wait and see at the end of season. See where Arsenal truly finishes. Let's see how the new signings have performed at the end of the season. I think that's only fair that we do that. But again, I can only say from Tomiyasu, he's been okay. He's been all right. I'm not saying that he's been great. He's been wonderful. He's been the best thing since sliced bread, because he hasn't. Players are going to go off form. They're going to go off form. Ramsdale, I've just spoken about him, but let's wait and see. I think it'll be fair on the players to give an estimation of their performance at the end of the season. I think what you're saying there, you're liking what you've seen so far. And that's what we can say. So far, it's been okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm not going to fool myself and say, I've got my Arsenal back. I've got my Arsenal back. No, we're still a long way off. When I look at the team, I see that we're still maybe 3 players off. 3 players off. But that's just me. That's just me. Xhaka made a mistake yesterday when we was 1 up, and he kept making a few expensive replacement passes. Okay. Any other team would have punished us. Okay, Prosper. Again, I can only go by the 5-minute highlights I saw, and actually, it didn't even show Xhaka getting injured. It didn't show that. It showed the Saka goal, and then it went straight to the save that Ramsdale made there. So I again, don't know, man. Thanks to all our gooners that have joined us on California TV. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you for that, Ashley. And Arnie says, whoops, even the politician, even the politician, as fair play. We have January yet, and maybe we will get a striker. And that's what I'm saying. I think it would be fair. I mean, if you're going to ask me what I think so far up until this point, I can only say it's been okay. It's been okay. Again, the season is not determined in September. It's not determined in December, January, February. It's at the end of the season. I think it'll be only fair to give a measured, well-measured estimation of the performance of all the players and of the manager. Still an inexperienced manager. I think it's only fair. I think politician. Politician. And you're right, we might get a striker, because I still think we are 3 players still off. If you know what I mean. People might be saying, yeah, Bissouma. Well, might not be Bissouma. We probably do need a striker, possibly. But yeah, when I look at Arsenal, I'm thinking, yeah, we're still missing some elements there. We got a performance and a result, 1 goal conceded in 4 games, since we have had a whole squad to choose from. CM War Games, yeah, but do you not believe that we still are missing certain players in certain positions? Maybe we probably need to. I don't know. That's the way that I see it. That's the way that I see it. Injuries does mostly damage Arsenal's chances, especially when we was to win the league at the year when Leicester City won. Let me quickly just tune into the poll now. The poll that I did. Oh, okay. Right, so now it's just saying here over 2 hours ago. Your man of the match versus Tottenham. Choose only one. The options were Aubameyang, Saka, Partey, Smith Rowe, and Ramsdale. Again, don't blame me because the platform only gives us 5 options. Yeah, I'm sorry. So out of 358 votes, again, guys, I do appreciate it. Thank you so very much for that. Out of 358 votes and counting still, and 3 comments that I need to read that maybe at some stage. 9% Aubameyang. I say I'm surprised, but I didn't see how he performed. I only saw the goal that he scored there, and trying to slide on his knees like a certain legend. You're not a legend yet, Aubameyang. You're not there. 12% Thomas Partey. Again, people were saying that he played so well. Again, I didn't see the game. 16% Bukayo Saka. Ramsdale, 20%. And again, on 42%, Emil Smith-Rowe was your man of the match. Wow, my goodness. Okay, it's gone up 361. And Emil Smith-Rowe has gone up 1% to 43%. And Obama stays on 9%. Well, let's go through these last few comments here. 3 players: Vlach, Niko, Milanovic, Pavlovic, Povalov, Ben White to CDM. Pap, good afternoon to you. How much money do you think Arsenal probably need to lay out for these players? How much do you think we need to lay out? I remember spoke about the so-called £250 million war chest. If that's true, and we spent 150 million, so we've got £100 million left. But how much do you think we'll need to spend on these players there? Oh yes, we're still short. Yeah, that's the way I see it. We're still short, man. We're still short. I think we'll probably still need some steel in the midfield. Again, I'm not saying that because I'm thinking, oh, Bissouma. I'm not thinking Bissouma. It could be any other player. But yeah, Pat was just coming there with his preferred players there. Doesn't have to be Bissouma. Another match, Arsenal starting 11. A great game for all the players. Yeah, I saw that comment. People were saying, but it's going to be difficult because actually all the players performed. All the players perform. And you want that. You want all the players to be performing. Especially between December and February. There you go. So we still need to beef up the squad. Okay, about £115 million. Okay, does anybody else, before I wrap up this one, does anybody else think that we are short, still short, even though we beat our rivals 3-1? And which positions do you think we need to beef up the squad? And actually, not only the squad, but the first team as well. Lacazette, as I understand, didn't play. Lacazette didn't play, although I thought he would have played, but didn't play, I believe. So yeah, tell us quickly before we wrap up this one, in which other positions do you agree with me? We're still 2 to 3 players short in the squad overall. Actually, a striker, right? Yeah, I agree as well. CM says striker, midfield, winger. Oh my goodness, yeah. Pepe, man, Pepe. I don't know. I don't know. We still need another winger, defensive midfielder, Saliba back, and a striker to have enough depth. I don't know. Pepe, Project Pepe for me, it just hasn't worked, has it? Hasn't worked. Hasn't worked. I don't know what to say about Nico Pepe, man. Is he a player just has now reached, he's not going to get any better? Or is it the coaching? What is it? Is he lost his confidence? I don't know. I don't know what it is with Pepe. Again, even at between 25 and 30 million pounds, I mean, we didn't spend that money on Pepe. I'm thinking on that money that we spent, I still feel we're shortchanged. Still feeling shortchanged, but I think, okay, so Ollie's saying, yeah, a winger, defensive mid, Saliba need to recall him back, and a striker to have enough depth. But Project Pepe for me hasn't worked. Is that down to the coaching? Again, I would say just show him videos of Mo Salah. One-footed, but doesn't overcomplicate things. Doesn't overcomplicate things. £72 million. Towards the end of last season, I thought, wow, okay. Looks like a man on a mission. Looks like an entirely different player. Expecting good things from him in the new season. We're here in the new season. And he's reverted back to type, to being that frustrating player. So frustrating. So I don't know. I don't know what happens to Pepe. Didn't play yesterday. Is Arteta looking at him with one eye and thinking, actually, you know what, we're probably going to be looking to sell you in a January transfer window, or we might give you some more time. Prove to us that you deserve to be in the squad. Prove to us that you need to be a sure start every game. If you can't prove it to us, then maybe we need to sell you. But we're definitely going to lose money. We will lose money on him. We still didn't resolve a box-to-box player. That's another good point, isn't it? Partey is not a box-to-box player. Didn't Lokonga say he could be the box-to-box player? No, he's not. He's not. I'd go as far to say Martinelli might benefit from a loan away where we can play 70% of the games. I'm looking forward to see how Nelson improves at Olympiacos. Yeah, didn't play either, did he? Martinelli didn't play. Remember, we still have to move, 9 to 10 players. Well, let's remember Salah and De Bruyne didn't do it at Chelsea. Now look at them. Maybe it just doesn't suit our style. And that's what I'm probably thinking. I think the style and maybe the coaching, the way he's coaching, it's not going to work for him. It's not going to work for him. And as well, I mean, I'm not sure how the Tomiyasu Pepe partnership can work. Has it been given enough time to work or see whether it'll work or not? But I'm just thinking, Project Pepe just hasn't worked. And you go back as well, when we started the live show, when we spoke about Emery. Emery asked for Wilfried Zaha, didn't ask for Pepe. Don't know. Okay, guys, I think we're going to probably wrap it up. Unless anybody else wants to come in very quickly before I say anything else. I don't like to talk just for the sake of talking. 80% of doing a live show, relies on the live interaction there. Not me just gassing and talking. It's because of what you're saying in the live chat. I'm reacting to. I'm responding to, and vice versa. I think Ben White can play next to Partey. Wow, really? Then why do we buy Lokonga? Why do we buy Lokonga? Sure, we're buying Lokonga to play next to Partey. I'm just saying. Alrighty, I think we've come to an end on this Monday. I almost said Friday morning. Monday morning show on Canon 4A TV. And I'm going to say a big thank you to everyone who tuned in. I saw numbers rise above 40 at any one time. So I do really appreciate that. Again, for a Monday morning show, a surprised Monday morning show on the channel. And thank you to our moderators. Static, I think it's just disappeared, it's gone off. Monty, thank you. And Ashley D as well, ever present in the live chat. I say, with going forward, we'll probably have to modify the promo video for the memberships and think about which day can we do the members only show where the live chat is only open to the paid up members. You can become a member. It's open to everyone. Click the link in the description box. It's there. Why would you not want to do that? You can do it. You can do it if you're going to be enquired. So yeah, so thanks to the moderators as well as the viewers across all platforms. I will be back later on this evening with the Canon project, not with James Rowe, not with the Godfather. Godfather has lost his voice. James Rowe, it's his birthday today. So I'll be joined by my brother. We'll be talking about, maybe doing like a proper review of the North London Derby game that I didn't see. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Oh, dearie me. Don Arsenal. Don Arsenal, man. I don't know what happened to you, man. What happened to you yesterday? I called you yesterday as well. Called you yesterday. Man, not serious. Anyway, I'll turn in laughter. Yeah, Arnie. Thanks, Alex. No, thank you. You're welcome. Prosper very quickly. There's winning a natural box-to-box player. I really hope Pepe will improve, but he is not taking off from there. Pepe holds onto the ball too much. You know, Pepe reminds me of players you play when you're at school or having a kick about. The player loves to hold on to the ball too much. Greedy. Frustrating. Pepe, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. What a beautiful morning. Glenn, you're doing wonderful stuff on your channel, man. Guys, go over and subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. I changed my number. So, why didn't you tell me yesterday? You told me yesterday. You've got my number. You've got my number. Listen, just send me a message if you are interested in what we've been trying to talk to you about. If you're really interested, because yesterday I was calling you and I was thinking, right, I've got somebody else I need to get over. So we didn't get to talk to you, but we got the other person over. The choice is yours, man. Anyway, you know my number. If you're really interested, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. Anyway, we out of here, guys. Wonderful stuff. Like I said, I'll be back later on this evening doing the Canon project with my brother, and yeah, we might do a proper review of the North London Derby. Anyway, until then, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful Monday. It's a Monday evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are in this wonderful world of ours. Have a look at this video where we're promoting an opportunity for everyone. If you are that person looking for an opportunity to seriously earn some serious money, invest, leverage income, because this is not for everyone. Not everyone's looking for an opportunity. But if you are that person, yeah, I'm pointing at you and you're thinking, me? Yeah, you. Have a look at the video, send us an email, and we'll talk through the whole process about making some serious investments and maybe retiring very, very young. Could be you. Until then, guys, you have been listening to Canon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.
I have learned from the life I live that there are opportunities all around us if we will only just look and listen. With opportunities comes risk and rejection, yes, but imagine looking back and saying, I did that, rather than waiting until it was too late. If you want passive income and a sense of personal freedom, act now. This is not for everyone. Not everyone is looking. If you are that person, contact us now. ArsenalRepublic1@gmail.com.